Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a little Q&A today, and I've asked you guys to ask me questions or send me questions through Instagram, so I'll be going through those today. This is kind of random, but I got a few questions asking me what my degree was, or if I did a major and a minor, or I did a double degree. So alhamdulillah, I just graduated recently, like 2 months ago or last month. No, 2 months ago, and I graduated in biomedical sciences. So the way my uni did it is that you do 2 years of general biomed, so that includes genomics, anatomy, physiology, pharmacology, that stuff. But then in the third year, you kind of like subspecialize. So I chose the psychiatry, psychology, and neuroscience pathway because that's what my interests lied in. So yeah, like if you know me, psychology, that's my thing. So I wanted to go and learn that further. So the official title of my degree is biomedical sciences with psychology, psychiatry, and neuroscience. It's not a double degree. It's not even a major and a minor. It's just like a stream that I chose to like sort of further look into. So this is kind of funny, but someone asked if I would marry outside my ethnicity. I would, mainly because obviously I don't have anything against Malaysian men. I just haven't, actually, low-key, some of them are a bit like cringe. I think living in the UK and seeing like behaviours of the Malay men living in Malaysia, it kind of comes across cringe, so I wouldn't feel like it would be very easy for me to get the ick from them, so that's why. But I don't have anything against them in terms of like no other reason where I wouldn't marry them. But yeah, I'm open to all ethnicities as well because I don't know. Oh, this is a cool question. So someone asked me about my journey with Modesty. So I've been wearing tudung or hijab since I was in year 6, so I've been wearing this for a very long time. Alhamdulillah, like I put it on for myself, like I wasn't forced into it. I think my journey with Modesty was kind of like this for a while, in terms of like obviously when you're going through secondary school and sixth form, you want to keep up with the trends, and like everyone's wearing skinny jeans, or you know, people wearing what do they call it, bodycon dresses and whatnot. But alhamdulillah, like through COVID, I think I found my style through Modesty, so I don't struggle as much as I did before. And I think nowadays it's also easier to dress modestly compared to maybe before, and like as you mature, you hold on to your faith and your values a lot stronger than maybe when you were a teenager. So it's harder for you to get swayed to wearing like ill-modest is that word, but non-modest clothing basically. Oh, I think it's Asr. So another question someone asked me is, where do I live? I think I get this question the most on TikTok. Everyone's always like, where do you live? Where are you from? You know, all that stuff. And I live in the UK. I've lived there for 17 years. I moved to the UK when I was 4. My mum got offered a job, and we've been there since I grew up through the education system there. Came when I started in reception, and I finished uni basically in the UK. I hope that clears some things up. I think another question that I get asked a lot as well is, do I plan on coming back here to Malaysia? So will I work here now that I finished studying and whatnot? But the truth is, I don't picture myself ever moving back here to work, at least. Maybe retire here in the future, inshallah, who knows? Like, at least for the next couple of years, I will be in the UK. And I don't think I can picture myself working in Malaysia, only because of the contrast in attitudes and work life here and there, basically. So people always ask me what's the difference between working in Malaysia and in the UK, and I just think that the UK has a better work-life balance, so they respect, you know, your 9 to 5s, and anything past that, they don't expect you to be working. They don't have meetings at 2 a.m, and I don't think you are worked as hard as you would be working in Malaysia. Of course, I've never worked in Malaysia personally, but I've talked to people, and you know, they tell me about meetings at 2 a.m, 3 a.m, especially if, of course, their like clients are international, so they're working on international times, and I don't think I could cope with living like that, basically. So yeah, so I hope that's answered a lot of your questions. That's it from me. See you next time, guys.